Billionaire Kamau Adeyemi, a man who built his empire from scratch. People saw him as a symbol of success, tall, confident, well-spoken, blessed with a mind sharper than diamonds. But what people couldn't see was the emptiness sitting quietly behind his eyes. Every evening, Kamau returned to his massive penthouse overlooking the entire city. The floors were polished marble, the furniture imported from Italy, and the dining table stretched long enough for 20 guests. But every night, it was just him. One plate, one chair, one silent room. His wealth echoed back at him, but it gave him no warmth. On one lonely night, after a long board meeting, Kamau showered, changed into a casual shirt, sat on his expensive leather sofa, and opened his phone, just to distract his mind. That was when he saw an ad for an online dating app. He smiled to himself. Let me try. What harm can it do? That was the question that destroyed everything. He downloaded the app and began scrolling. Profiles came and went. Nothing felt right. Some women looked too polished, some too artificial, some too suspicious. And then he saw her, Rita. Her profile picture looked like a painting. Smooth, glowing skin, perfect eyebrows, a gentle smile that looked like a warm sunrise. Her bio said she was an entrepreneur, kind-hearted, God-fearing, family-oriented. Kamau paused. Something about her felt inviting. He clicked message. Hello, Rita, he typed. Her reply came instantly. Hello, handsome. That single message sent a strange excitement through him. They began talking. What started as short greetings turned into long conversations. Rita talked about her dreams, her struggles, her goals. She made Kamau feel understood. She made him feel like a man again, not just a billionaire. She laughed at his jokes, encouraged his plans, and always said the right thing at the right time. But the red flags were already waving. When Kamau asked for a video call, she said, "My camera's broken." When he asked for a candid picture, she said, "I'm not wearing makeup right now." When he asked about her family, she switched the topic. But Kamau ignored all the signs. When a man is lonely, even danger feels like companionship. They talked every night for months. Rita always told him, I can't wait to see you. I know our souls are connected. I feel like you were the man God made for me. Kamau believed her. Or maybe he wanted to believe her. 2 months later, he sent her a plane ticket to Nairobi. The day she arrived, Kamau dressed in his best suit. He stood at the airport holding flowers, smiling, imagining the moment he would finally meet the woman of his dreams. But dreams sometimes walk out of arrivals looking like nightmares. When Rita walked toward him, Kamau froze. She was nothing like her photos. Her skin looked older, her makeup heavy, her body shape completely different, her confidence forced. Even her voice sounded harsh compared to the soft, angelic tone she used online. Still, Kamau forced a smile. Rita? She looked him up and down. So you're Kamau. You look shorter in person. The insult stung, but Kamau swallowed it. Welcome to Kenya, he said gently. From that moment, the problems began. On the drive to his home, she kept complaining. The weather was too hot, the airport too crowded, the city too noisy. Kamau kept his calm, telling himself, maybe she is tired from the flight. That evening, he took her to visit his mother. Mama Adeyemi, a warm, kind-hearted woman, embraced Rita. Karibu, my daughter, you are welcome. Rita didn't hug her back. She didn't even smile. She stared and asked, This is your mother? Mama Adeyemi quietly stepped back. The room felt colder. Kamau tried to change the atmosphere, but something painful had already settled in his heart. At dinner, Mama Adeyemi served a delicious meal. Rita didn't even taste it. She said, I don't eat such food, she said loud enough for everyone to hear. I need something foreign. I have a sensitive stomach. Kamau's relatives stared at her in disbelief. Kamau apologized for her repeatedly, trying to protect her image, trying to protect his decision. The next day, he took her to his mansion. The gate opened. The security team saluted. Kamau showed her the grand sitting room with chandeliers, imported couches, marble floors. Rita looked around and said, "This house is small. Don't you have something more modern?" Kamau's chest tightened. He said nothing. Despite all these signs, Kamau pushed forward and married her. His friends warned him. His mother begged him to slow down. But Kamau was blinded by something deeper than love. He was blinded by loneliness. After the wedding, Rita revealed her true colors fully. The soft voice disappeared. The fake politeness stopped. She became loud, disrespectful, entitled, and proud. Every morning, the mansion echoed with her voice, shouting at maids, "Why is my breakfast late? Why is the floor not shining? Why is the bathroom not warm?" She insulted the guards, slapped one of the cooks with a dish towel, telling her she moved too slowly. Kamau watched the empire he built turn into a place of fear. The maids began crying in secret. The guards whispered among themselves. The mansion became a battlefield. Even worse was her disrespect toward his parents. When Kamau's father, an honorable retired soldier, visited, Rita didn't greet him. She looked at him like he was nobody. She even walked out of the room while he spoke. Kamau confronted her calmly that night. "Please respect my parents. It doesn't cost anything." Rita shouted back, "I didn't marry your mother or father. I married you. Keep them out of my life." Kamau felt a pain he couldn't describe. But she wasn't done. She spent money like water, millions, wasted on wigs, designer clothes, unnecessary luxuries. She complained about everything Kamau did. She mocked him, saying, "If you didn't have money, I'd never look at you twice." Imagine a billionaire feeling worthless in his own house. One evening during a business dinner, Kamau introduced her proudly. She looked at the guests and said, "I married him by mistake. He is too boring for me." Gasps filled the room. Kamau's heart broke in front of everyone. Months later, Kamau's mother fell ill. As a loving son, he brought her to his mansion for care. Rita exploded like fire. "Send her away. She is not staying in my house." Kamau stared at her with tears in his eyes. That was the day something inside him died. Something shifted. Something awakened. He saw the truth. He married a woman he never knew. A woman built from filters. A woman built from lies. A woman whose heart was uglier than any picture could show. He filed for separation. Rita laughed. "You can't leave me. I will finish your reputation online." But Kamau didn't care anymore. He walked out of his mansion, left the luxury behind, and moved to a quiet countryside home, just to find peace again. As for Rita, without Kamau's money, everything fell apart. No more luxury, no more followers, no more attention. The same people who hyped her online started mocking her. Her so-called friends abandoned her. She realized that she destroyed the only person who truly cared for her. Months later, she found Kamau again, calmer, healthier, peaceful. She begged him to return, but he looked into her eyes and said, "You lied about your beauty. You lied about your character. Cameras can filter your face, Rita, but not your heart. Love built on lies will always collapse." Then he turned and walked away, finally free. The lesson is clear. Online love is full of illusions. Filtered photos hide the truth. Respect is the foundation of every marriage. A partner who cannot honor your parents can never build a home with you. And no matter how rich you are, peace will always be the most precious treasure.